I'm Kate Conway-Turner, president of Buffalo State College, and it's my pleasure to welcome you here on behalf of the faculty, staff, and students at Buffalo State. Buffalo State has a long and illustrious history. We've actually been around since 1871. So education is something that we do now, and we've done for many, many years. Our history, we started out educating teachers, and that was the first and very, very important area that we worked on. But over the years, we've really expanded. We've expanded to include the whole breadth of education through arts, through sciences, and through professional programs. So there's so many opportunities here at Buffalo State in the curricular area. But one of the things that's been really true about Buffalo State in our almost 150 years is that we've always been deeply committed to both our campus community and the community around us. We are an anchor institution. We're an institution that not only is situated in this wonderful city of Buffalo, but we're part and parcel to so many of the programs and processes that occur here. Lifting Buffalo while we educate our students is so important to what we do. We call ourselves an urban engaged campus. Being urban engaged means that we are connected in so many ways to this wonderful city of Buffalo. We are Buffalo's college. So there's so many opportunities here at Buffalo State, and we are different than a lot of institutions in that because of the richness around us, our students and our faculty can really connect in ways that we apply the intellectual and the disciplinary interests that we focus on to the real life problems of the city of Buffalo. And so regardless of our majors and regardless of the concentrations our students study here, we have a wonderful laboratory around us. And as we work through those areas and apply our knowledge, our students really deepen in understanding how their discipline can make such a difference in the world. So being urban engaged is a very special and a very important part of what we do. We here at Buffalo State also attract amazing faculty members who really are engaged in the teaching enterprise. So whether or not you're in an arts program or a science program or professional program, students here are taught by amazing faculty. So you'll find faculty members in front of our students, faculty members engaging our students, faculty members involved in the research our students are involved in. So it's a very exciting, very student-centered program we have at Buffalo State. Our faculty here because they love teaching. I love teaching, they love teaching, and they enjoy working with our students in really careful ways as they move from their first year through that amazing arc to graduation. So Buffalo State College is a very special, comprehensive campus that has a whole array of programs. And when you think about the minors and the majors and the concentrations, over 200 opportunities for our students to really engage in areas that they're really interested in. So we are a very special campus that has a very long history with very engaged faculty and a complicated set of curricular offerings that really serve the needs of so many students. But you know, today I also want to talk with you about some of the other opportunities that students have. That yes, students are coming to Buffalo State for an amazing major and to complete a degree, but while here, we're also wanting them to engage in opportunities that enrich them in other ways. One such opportunity is leadership opportunities. That when students graduate from Buffalo State College, we not only want them to have an amazing degree so they can move forward into their next step, whether it's graduate school or first job, but we also want them to see themselves as leaders, the leaders that they will be as they are finishing their degree. And so because of that, we have a whole variety of leadership opportunities for our students here at Buffalo State, so that they can decide to lead in terms of their academic discipline and be very involved in leading within their area of study. But they also might decide to be a part of our Anne Frank project, where students really lead and understand how they can work with other communities. Or they might decide to be a part of an ambassador for our admissions program and to really tell the story of Buffalo State to other individuals who are interested in coming here. So there's so many leadership opportunities that either connect directly to their major or also allow them to just really hone their leadership skills. Now, one particular group that I have the pleasure of working with a great deal is our undergraduate students organization. Students learn to lead by focusing on different areas. So they become the elected members of the student body that really represent the students to the administration and to the broader community. They think about the big issues that students are interested in. They think about how to make sure the resources that we have on campus are best connected to what the needs of their students are. And they think about what kinds of things that really can help students learn as they move through. So the USG is an amazing organization which really truly represents our students. So there's lots of opportunities to lead here, and leadership is something that we want our students to do. Each and every way and each and every discipline to really lead so that they can become the great person who is not only great in their discipline on leaving, but also has honed leadership skills. Another area which is very related to our leadership skills is really our many clubs that our students have, many organizations that are available for our students. And so these organizations really go from A to Z. They really fit whatever interest area our students have. Many of them are club organizations, and so every discipline has a club associated with that discipline. But other areas are just things that students are really interested in. So let's say you're a student that's interested in improv. So you can join an improv organization. Or let's say you're a student that's interested in rowing. You can join the rowing club. So there's lots of different clubs and organizations that students can join. And there's nothing like really developing your skills with some passion that you have. So if music is your passion, or writing, the spoken word is your passion, we have an amazing spoken word organization, then you can really find your way to hone that here at Buffalo State. So lots of great clubs. We also have 18 different fraternities or sororities that students can also be a part of as well. Another great community, another great leadership opportunity, and a way for students to really think about how they can hone their leadership skills. We also have an amazing athletic program. We're a Division III campus, which I might say is the best division. It is the division where we really look at the balance between the academic and also the athletic pursuit. And so students are students first in Division III. So we have 17 different NCAA Division III sports. So students learn to really practice and hone and are excited about their athletic pursuits here. So from basketball to lacrosse to football to track and field, students are really honing that love that they have for their athletic pursuit. But in addition to that, I want to just mention the great leadership skills that you learn on the courts or on the fields as a Division III athlete. You really learn to push through the hard times. You really learn that sometimes you win and sometimes you lose. And how do you take those opportunities and have them be growth opportunities? You really learn to lead on the field. And so those are all wonderful things about our athletic program, the way that it really allows our students to really maximize their interest in their athletic pursuit. But I'd also say that when you think about student leaders on campus, that our student athletes often rise to not only lead within their sport, but to lead across the many clubs and organizations that we were talking about before. So you really do learn amazing skills working through your athletic programs in our Division III athletic program. But for a minute, I also want to talk about how special it is to be on a campus where you can be that wonderful spectator, like me, a spectator. Really express our pride for Buffalo State, so there's nothing like it. So being a spectator also as an excitement to your college career that really you can't really appreciate until you're actually in the stands and you're watching that wonderful moment. So the athletic program is exciting, It's exciting for our student athletes, it's exciting for our non-athletes, and it also allows for an amazing honing of leadership skills that transcend what happens on the fields and courts to what our students will do once they leave here. And finally, I want to spend a few minutes talking about how we're connected in lots of ways through internships and practicums and applied learning here at Buffalo State. So there are many opportunities for us to really make sure that our students have an opportunity to take their discipline and practice it in a variety of ways. Now, in some majors, it's true that it is required to do an internship or practicum, and that's really amazing, and so students get great opportunities. So if you're a teacher or if you're in speech pathology, you get opportunities to really have internships, which are really a part of your curricular path. But in general, students have opportunities through our career services to get involved in internships and practicums regardless of what your major is. Now, what an amazing opportunity. What an amazing way to extend your interest and your passion to the broader community and the issues that we face around us. So we have over 1,000 students that are on internships every year, and that's beyond those that are in ones that are required. And it's just very exciting when students talk about what they learn about themselves and what they really are able to contribute through internships. And for me, around the end of May, there are always many students that come to me and talk about how their internship or their practicum is now going to be their first job. That they worked with that organization, they worked with that company, and the company saw the skills and the passion and the dedication of our student and have offered them a first job. So it's really exciting to see that connection when you move from internship or practicum to that first position. We're also a campus that is deeply involved in just community service in general. So we have an amazing Office of Civic Engagement that really connects our students to many projects, short and long-term, throughout Western New York. And in that service, our students reach out and help organizations, help communities, help individuals who are in need. In fact, our campus provides over 500,000 hours of community service each year, which is really, truly amazing. And it speaks to our foundation as an anchor institution and our foundation as an urban engaged institution. And so we're very proud of the ways that our students not only connect externally to the community for internships, practicums, but also for community service. We understand that together we are stronger, and together we can not only lift our individual pursuit as a student moves from their first year throughout their years and they graduate, but we're also better together in terms of our community, of how we extend ourselves and how we really help to lift those around us. So Buffalo State is a really exciting campus. There's many things going on. There are many opportunities for students across a whole wide variety of disciplines. But in addition to the amazing education that each student receives here, they also will have these great opportunities to lead, to connect, to be involved in athletics, and to really serve their community in a variety of ways. So it's my pleasure to greet you today and hope you now know a little bit more about Buffalo State than you did before. Thank you.